Hi, I'm Tiffany Jarrett, and this is my philosophy of education. I believe the goal of schooling is to prepare students to be well-educated and informed citizens of 21st century America. This preparation includes preparing those planning to pursue higher education for the challenge of higher education, and preparing those who wish to enter the workforce to do so knowledgeable in the career of their choice. All students should take a civics class teaching them the duties that come with being a citizen of this country and how the government works. This is similar to the viewpoint of Crane Appiah, who believes the student should come to understanding that they belong to a community and need to take responsibility for its destiny. Higher education prep students should be offered a variety of upper-level classes with environments similar to those of a college classroom. Workforce prep students should be offered a variety of technical and trade courses and internships within the career field they wish to pursue. I believe the role of the teacher is to stimulate student learning, instill questions in students' minds, arouse curiosity and passions within the student, and be an expert in the subject they teach. This is referring to the subject specialty form of teaching. The teacher should be dedicated to helping students learn in any way possible. This includes teaching to multiple learning styles and offering tutoring to those who are falling behind and struggling. A way to incorporate with the multiple learning styles is to teach some by lecturing, but also include experiments and hands-on learning activities. A teacher should be prepared and well organized with a learning plan ready for each day. A teacher should also be an approachable person whose students feel comfortable asking for help and questions. At the same time, they should maintain a professional relationship with their students at all times. I believe the environment of the classroom should be that of a community where the student feels that they hold value. It should be a respectful environment where questions are welcomed. It should be caring and supportive of the students and their ideas and stimulate questions and educational growth within students. Students should be treated as people, and the teacher should allow students to see that they are a person as well, to build respect and understanding of each other. This is similar to orchestrated immersion and relaxed alertness. It is like orchestrated immersion because it is immersing children into a learning environment which helps them absorb the material more fully versus being lectured or reading a passage. It is similar to relaxed alertness because the child should have no fear of answering incorrectly and all answers are open for discussion. I want to teach because as a student I was positively affected by a middle school band director. She would stay after school with me every day for an hour and help me work on music. She would even help me with homework and questions I had in other classes to the best of her ability. She not only did this for me, but any other student who requested her services as well. She fulfilled her role as a teacher by helping me in every way she could and igniting a passion for the subject area within me. Thanks to her dedication, I found a deep love and appreciation for music, and it has drastically changed my life. I want to teach so I can help other students find a passion and an escape within music and a possible future career. I believe in multiple intelligences within children, and I believe teachers should do their best to reach all students in their own method realistically. Children can be categorized as visual learners, logical learners, verbal learners, musical learners, physical learners, extroverted learners, and introverted learners. An example of how a teacher can help the different types is to allow the children to work in groups. This will help the extroverted and verbal learners who love to talk and share their ideas with others. At the same time, the teacher should still allow the option of children working on their own so the introverted child doesn't feel awkward and like they aren't positively contributing to the group. Another example is when the teacher assigns projects, they should give the students a list of different types to choose from. This incorporates relaxedness in this teaching method because assignments are more personalized to the students. The student can write a paper about Abraham Lincoln, for example, prepare an oral presentation for the class, draw a comic strip of his life, write a poem about him, create a sculpture of him, or compose a song about him. If the student chooses to write a song for this project, on the next project they must choose something different like writing the paper or creating a comic. This is so the student has a chance to show off their strengths within the classroom, while at the same time learning to successfully complete tasks in other styles too. I believe in constructivism. Constructivism promotes a curriculum based off the prior knowledge of the students. This is extremely helpful. For example, the students in an algebra class are moving a bit slower on the material to make sure everyone in the class fully grasps the concept before they move on. They are not rushed, and there is a teacher-made exam at the end of the year, so they know only the materials that have been covered in class will be on it. The students make an A on the exam with a thorough understanding of the material they covered. They move on to Algebra 2, where the teacher starts at the beginning of the state curriculum, and the students are struggling because they have not yet learned up to the level that the teacher is teaching. If the teacher took the constructivist method and picked up where the students left off, they would be much more successful in the class. Also, the constructivist ideals call for the elimination of standardized testing, which I believe in. There should be tests in school, but they should be teacher-made and based on the materials covered in class. This allows the teachers to teach to all aspects of the subject and incorporate a latent curriculum, which is teaching things that aren't planned, but things that just happen. For a teacher who is a subject specialist, this is perfect because they could teach students interesting facts about the material that aren't in their textbooks. This could also help them fulfill the role as a teacher by stimulating questions and igniting passions within the student of their subject material.